Today I am working pretty close to the Fort Worth bins. I'm only like maybe 5 miles away at the most, so I couldn't come all the way into Fort Worth without, you know, being this close without going to the bins. So we're gonna make an unexpected, somewhat expected trip to the bins. So here in Fort Worth. So let's go and see what we can find. Very excited. So I just wanted to quickly start out showing you me digging through the bins. It's nearly impossible to do while you're trying to hold the camera. So this isn't a very good shot, but as you can see, these bins are like really full. It was like hard. It was like digging in the sand, trying to find something that was pretty rough. But in this next shot, after I'm digging through here, you can see I find this bag, and it is looks like a money bag. I'm very excited. I open it up, and oh man, it's fake money. That's a cruel joke. Right here is the bins being activated. Look at all these people going for it. This is what I call the feeding frenzy. When they finally roll out the last bin of a row and they let everybody start digging, and it gets to be crazy. Okay, here's what I found today at the bins. Actually, it was a smaller haul than my usual haul. I was kind of having problems, even though there seemed to be a usual amount of stuff there. I got 3 games and then a card game. I got this, basically what's new. It's by the makers that do Zingo, and it's like basically for learning how to do letters, you know, smaller words. A Bunko Party that looked pretty good when I opened it up. Didn't look like it's been played much. A Blocus, which I grabbed at the very end of the feeding frenzy. I walked up there and grabbed them real quick. And then this Mad Libs card game, which is still sealed inside, so that's actually new. As usual, some Paw Patrol stuff. This looks like there goes a broken thing there. Looks like maybe this is from the later series, the Dino one, because it just kind of has that aesthetic. I don't know. Kids will love it though, and it does still work. Getting some Paw Patrol vehicles. I've never seen that one before. They made vehicles out of everything. They had a Marshall vehicle that was like part pirate ship. Anyway, we've got all these except for that one and that one, so I think we'll keep those 2, and then I'll maybe sell the other ones at the kids show. A Barbie car. They've never had a Barbie car, even though they have a Barbie house and some Barbies. This Soldier Force tower here, that's for out in the sandbox, or that sandbox, whichever one. This is Calico Critters. There's like a little sink, and then this might be a Woodsies, the Target, the one that they sell at Target that's like Calico Critters, but they're a little bigger. I thought it looked really nice, so. Anyway, got this interesting, this is tin. This is probably the nicer toy out of everything that I found today, but it's a little scratched and bent, but it's a Kaleidoscope. Let's see if that works. Look at that! Curious George Kaleidoscope, even though there's not like Curious George figures or anything in there. This little neat tin thing, this is not vintage in any way, but I just thought it was cool because I do have my little telephone box bank up there. This must have had some sort of food in it. I got some Duplos, more Duplos. This one, actually I got this top part, this Lightning McQueen, in the last batch when I got a lot of Duplos, but this one's now got a Mater. I guess it was a part of some car set because there's some car themed things there. And then there's a couple more. There might be actually a couple of Duplo figures I think are buried in the bottom of this. This, I just threw it all together. Quite a bit of Bristle Blocks. We have some Bristle Blocks, but this more than doubles the amount that we have. And kids play with them a little bit. This is an Optimus Prime costume. Since it was all together in a bag, I figured, you know, it wouldn't be a bad shot to sell at the kids' sale probably. I picked up this sheet. I use sheets to cover things in the garage here so they don't get dusty. This one's a Star Wars one. So I was like, hey, Star Wars sheet. So I got that. Got some kids things to sell at the kids' sale, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, this most current one. So Everything is powering on. Maybe need some new batteries and get them at the Dollar Tree because I want to be people to be able to see that they work. But this one won't. This one's not coming on, so I need to, hopefully it's just the batteries. It doesn't look like it's super damaged or anything, but I could sell that probably for $5. And these little pegs are actually a part of a pegboard. It's something that the 2-year-old plays with. And we were missing a few pegs, and I was like, I immediately knew what these were when I saw them, so I was like, hey, I'll grab some of those since we're missing some. A couple of containers. I'm a sucker for containers, because I'm a man, won't put screws and bolts and nuts. Just some sort of advertising thing, but it's kind of nice. You never know when you need a fan. This alligator rubber puppet head. I love these sort of things. We got a dinosaur one, and I terrorized the girls with it. I got some little dinosaurs. They had a few more, but we've got so many. I've got just a giant collection of little plastic things for them. But I thought, what the heck, let's do some more. Some little Thomas, the tank engines. They sell these in packs of like 3 or 4 at the store, but I'll wind up putting these in a bag and selling them at the kids' sale. And then a couple more of these. I've probably found 5 or 6 of these guys so far, and both of these work. This one appears to have some sort of glow-in-the-dark feature. And this is just the typical one. Sometimes I'll talk about taking a screwdriver and pulling the batteries out if you really want to get, the maximum amount of getting the weight out of your stuff. So this guy here, I'll make sure that it works. And then really, if you want to maximize that profit, you pull out that battery and get rid of the batteries. I haven't really done that in a while. Probably should if I really want to be serious. These are Paw Patrol Backpacks. They plug into the top of the toys that have the holes in the top, and they're just like light up things. So this is probably the off-the-wall interesting one that maybe will be, I don't know. It looks to be maybe a guitar tuner. I'm not really sure. Electric guitar tuner? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to investigate it, but it's Korg. So I knew that it had to do with a musical instrument of some sort. This is already out of the tube because my daughter has it, but it's one of those parachute guys, but it's actually like a silk parachute or like a cloth parachute. Usually they're just plastic, so they rip them up. I got this Whataburger hat. I guess it's probably part of a uniform, but I thought it looked like it was in really good shape, so I'll see what it goes for online, probably put it up online. This is awesome. It is a Voltron. This is the Netflix Voltron version of it. It's a mask, but it's a very complex mask. Like, it is just plastic, but it's kind of a thicker plastic. But it's cool, nevertheless. And then there's 2 of these Iron Man. I just saw them. I was like, hey, okay. And I do sell my other venue at conventions, anime, and sci-fi conventions. I have some Black Panther masks that I gotten on CVS during clearance, and so that kind of complements that. I'll put them out there too. But the Black Panther ones are a little heavy dutier than that. And these are some just random Bugakin. I can't get them to close. So I don't know if there's a problem with them, but I usually throw them in a bag, and so I'll have like 6 or 8 of them in a bag at the kids' sale. These little recycling things that were probably part of some other toy, but for some reason kids love trash trucks. Have you noticed that? Have you looked on YouTube? Like, trash truck videos have billions of views, I swear. Anyway, those are for the kids to play with. Like I said previously, I try to collect anytime I see a Fisher-Price Little People. This is that, not Bugakin, but the other thing where they spin the tops and they battle each other. A couple of Disney figurines, like the static ones. The girls have quite a few of those. This is a Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels. Millennium Falcon. It's like metal. And that is a SpongeBob character, and then just some miscellaneous things. There's like a little toy track for toddlers. We have one of them, and so that's a car for that. And then got Fred. This guy, I'm not sure what's probably like one of the Fisher-Price families or for the older kids. And I don't know if this he might fit in with my big feet people. Yeah, I guess he is. I think it's an eye on the bottom. That might be Imaginext. I don't know what set he's from, but anyway. And this cat, this is, can't remember her name. She's the one that says meow meow every single time. She's on the show about depression. What is that? It's not Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but it's Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. And I say depression because Like if you look at any of the books, we got a bunch of Daniel Tiger books. It's always like Daniel feels depressed. Daniel's unhappy about this. Daniel learns about being sad. Well, Daniel, it's just like the most depressing subjects. You know, it's teaching kids how to deal with stuff, but geez. These couple of little like road signs because the kids like to play with their cars and stuff. Over on my kid channel, we do drive-in movie with Matchbox. And so we like to, so these will go to that stuff because we like to do stuff like that. It's pretty fun. And I think that's it. It's, yeah, I mean, I got basically a basket full, but it wasn't a super big basket full this time. I don't know. I still like what I got. This is typically what I get. I'm not finding stuff like when my wife goes, she'll pull several pieces of clothing and we'll wind up making a huge profit. I don't. I look for stuff when I'm digging for this stuff, and I might find this, and I don't know that this is because it said $3.99 when it was sold at an actual Goodwill. So it might not be worth anything, but you never know. I'm digging and I'm like, what is this? Grab it. And then I might find something that actually is worth something. So it's just, you know, I was trying to rush today. So I feel like maybe I could have done better because, you know, I was just coming from a work location. So I needed to get back to work. So it was just kind of a quick, if you will, quick run through. I feel like I kind of missed some of it. And I could have spent more time digging. I just was trying to rush as fast as I could, but you know, it's still fun. That's what I love to do. All right, we'll talk to you later. Leave any comments if you got questions. I will post over on the blog this haul, and then what I do whenever I post them on the blog is when I get an update of something that I actually sell, I will actually list what I sold it for on the blog, so you can check it out there, and I'll link it at the bottom. All right, talk to y'all later.